Ow! Have mercy! I'm gonna open up my WWE Elite Collection Dude Love. We'll talk about his pretty brief time in WWE there, but some memorable moments and possibly some of the best theme music and entrance videos of all time. So let's open it up and talk about Mick Foley's Dude Love. We got, this is like the weirdest wave of figures that nobody goes together. Old Sting, modern, we won't talk about that. I like the career highlights. Just include the WB Tag Team Championship because that's all he won as Dude Love. Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. And then we'll talk about the Sweet Shin music also. But let's just get him opened up here. Oh gosh. It does come with a stand. Seen these before. They're pretty weird. Hooks on here. Ah yes. Of course we want the Dude Love stand. He's got his tie-dye bandana, tie-dye finger tape for doing the mandible claw still, seems like. With the old fingers in the mouth. Got the shades. The original Dude. Not to be confused with Lebowski, although I could see where the confusion might start there. Ow, whoa. Yeah, the likeness for Mick Foley is pretty good, even with the open mouth. Sometimes when they do the open mouth screaming kind of expressions, something gets kind of lost in the look, but got it all here. So this shirt also kind of, I can feel a little bit of that elite articulation in the torso, but again, you have the shirt covering it. It's going to limit what he does, but it's Dude Love, so he doesn't do a lot. You know, his super real and authentic tattoo of a heart, you know, it's totally real. It's not just painted on for a match by any means. So he was very shortly Dude Love in the WWF, but he made it into the video games for the Nintendo 64 at the time, so that was probably more my introduction before we could find old tapes and things of him as Dude Love. And that's where we discovered the greatest Titantron of all time. Just saw the simple one on the Nintendo 64 first, but once you behold the real Titantron screen, can we just display that for just take it in for a little while. It's an exercise of completely goofing around green screen wackiness. I swear this was like the origin of the Hurricane's entire gimmick with the flying scene. I think he just saw that and then built his gimmick around that. Yes, the man with the greatest Titantron entrance video of all time that looks like it took approximately maybe 15 minutes to film the footage for it, and they just went and put the scenes behind. Alright, so kind of in the vein of when he was Cactus Jack, he's kind of got his name on the tights. The white boots. The shirt is pretty awesome. It's not really removable, it's not cloth, it's just the molded plastic kind, which is alright, but it's got the full detail in the back. Ow, have mercy! Got the WWF de-effified logo, but I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Nice tassel-y there. Obviously it's supposed to be some sort of hippie style gimmick. It's what Mick Foley did kind of when he was doing backyard wrestling. He was the Dude Love, and it's probably cool to bring a gimmick like that to actual wrestling when you invented it in your own backyard when you were much younger. So of course his hands taped up like for doing the mandible claw, and I think there's always confusion that websites and things and even this packaging listed his finishing move as the Sweet Shin music. Obviously it's a spoof on Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin music, which is a kick, you know, a big super kick under the chin. Dude Love's Sweet Shin music, he'd do the full tuning up, just like Shawn Michaels would do, but he'd just run out, do a tiny kick in the shin, and then that would just set up his double arm DDT. So really his finisher was just double arm DDT and mandible claw, but it was funnier to call out the Sweet Shin music, which was just running out and lightly kicking them in the shin to get them to bend over for the DDT. So I kind of like the lighter side of wrestling like that, just kind of the goofier stuff. You don't need the serious and the world championships at all times. So putting the 3 Faces of Foley into my Attitude Era collection, that's what I wanted, that's what I'm getting out of this, so I'm pretty happy to add this in, and the likeness is just awesome with or without the accessories, so I'm happy about that. Not sure what we can really do with the stand, that seems a bit much for my collection, but might hold on to that. Probably more than anything, just the Nintendo 64 wrestling games kind of influenced what characters I really wanted to go after getting for figures. So Dude Love was always in the games, always had multiple Mick Foley characters and costumes, so, and they'd even throw in his entrance music, so you had all different music, just kind of cool. So 3 Faces Foley, complete for my little setup. Happy to have it.